Okay, back here for the test drive. What I've pretty much done is I have taken a snow brush. I'll see if I can see it in the rear view here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Who freaking knows? I don't know. But I've taken a snow brush and I've put it in the thing here. It's gonna bounce. You're gonna bounce, but it'll give you a view of all the instruments and such as I'm driving. You know, let you see everything works. It'll also show you a little bit of the road, but basic test drive, let you know everything works. Camera is on, right? Let's make sure the camera's on before I do all this. Alright. Let you show the start up and everything. Oh, now. I'll probably already tell you this beforehand. But the ABS sensor and all that need to be. There's an ABS sensor in one of these wheel cylinders that is going bad or has gone bad. Just my mirror again, and it's gonna have to get replaced. I don't know which wheel cylinder it is. You guys can find that out, but it's causing the ABS to go through. Now, I just replaced the whole front brakes. Calipers, rotors, pads on the front. I did the rear pads on the rear, but the brakes were grabbing when I got the car. So I went through and did all that. The power windows, see if I can go down. Power windows have been done. I went through all new motors, clips, and the brand new glass in the sides. Alright, you know, they go down, they go up. Your sunroof, she works, goes all the way back, goes all the way front. Oh yeah, I just did a car wash, buddy. Yeah, so there's some water for you. Got not that. But yeah, there's your sunroof, everything works. The back window, the defrost, it like has a wire loose back there, so it only does the bottom 3 lines, which is a joke. I always scrape my back window, so it wasn't a big issue, but that's what's going on with the back window. I planned on just replacing the whole entire back glass, but I just haven't done it. Planned on doing a whole bunch this summer, but then I got a truck, so I'm selling this. The radio is a stock, bone stock radio.
Research for the AT.
These sounds good. Alright, but the CD player, I don't know. You can't put a CD in at all. It won't let you put one in, you know. Sometimes it won't let you get them out. There's not one in there. It won't let you put one in at all. So the CD player is junk, but it's got the stock, bone stock radio. No input, no nothing. Just bone stock, you know. But it's got a radio. So there you go. And it ain't a pile, you know. Alright, let's see. You can see all this. But I got, right now, just sitting here, I got my change oil on, because I do have to change my oil here about 500 miles, and it'll be done. It'll change the oil before anybody buys this. Change oil, service vehicle soon, typical traction off, yeah, here's your traction, here's your 4-ways. Typical traction off, ABS light, you know, oil, battery, just typical startup. I got 139 818 right now. It'll probably sell with like 142, you know, something like that. Start it up. Starts up, you know, no problem. It's a little, the exhaust is, I don't know, loud on some people's standards. I think it sounds good, you know, and yeah, here you are. You got your ABS light, your service vehicle soon light, typical, and your traction off. You know, it's just telling you there's an ABS problem somewhere in it. You're going to have to go through and put a tester on it, figure out where it is. I just haven't done it yet. Cruise works. Everything works. You know, all your little things, they all work, you know. But it's a 2-door, you know. The car's 10 years old. It's going to have a little bit of glitches. Yeah, she sounds good. I think it sounds good. I like the sound of the exhaust. I know it's not too loud. When you're sitting there, no pings, kings, whatever you want to call them. When you're sitting at like a bank or something, one of those. Car does have a little bit of wind noise, but it's more when you really get on it. You know, when you really get on it, like above 70, 80, you really start to hear the wind noise, and all that is the weather stripping. And the doors, it's a 2-door, you're gonna have that. It's just how these dang cars are. It's the doors, it's a bad design. I got my door open. I got my passenger door open, damn it. Alright, there we go. A little bit quieter now. But yeah. You know, shift's good. No problem shifting. I'm not getting on it right here. I'm just driving them like I normally do. I'm doing 60 right now. You know, the tires on it are really good tread. I like them. I drove them all through the winter. You know, just typical stuff. I'm gonna take East Paris here and kind of cut this video short. Maybe I'm not gonna take East Paris. No outlet. All right. I forgot where I was at. 16th Street. All right. So yeah, whatever. I'll do 100 before I get to the light. Let's kick it up to 100. You know, and that's $5,000, and that's 5,500. And there's a shift. I'm going 80 right now. You hear the wind noise I'm talking about. You know, it's not terribly loud, but it's noticeable. You know, I'm doing 90 right now. It's not too terrible, but you're getting there. I'm doing 100 right now. It's not, you know, there, but you can notice it, and there's 105. All right, so it goes through the gears and everything real good. It's nothing bad. See if there's anybody behind me. The brakes, I'm at 80 right now, and I'm stopped. So the brakes are real good. You know, nothing too terrible, nothing too bad. It didn't pull there. I should have took my hands off the steering wheel, but I didn't. You know, need a little bit of control. It doesn't, you know, pull anything. The steering's real tight in this. You know, there's fucking guys around me probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. But, you know, here, the steering's real tight. You probably just shook all over. But the steering's real tight in it. I like it. The rack's real tight. I looked under the car. Sometimes these racks, the bolts loosen up or they rot through or whatever. The rack's real tight on this. You know, in general, the car's a pretty good car for the year. I just don't need it anymore. You know, I got myself a nice little truck, or big truck. I got myself a nice truck, and I don't need a car anymore. Simple as that. You know, I put a little bit of money into it. But not, I don't want to put another $1,000 into it that I'm not going to see. Simple as that. I plan on the wheels, the rims they're pitted up. The previous owner never cleaned them, so they got pitted up. They're the stock rims though, and realistically I was going to buy rims and tires off Craigslist or whatever for, you know, cheap, but not terribly expensive. And, you know, $400 or $500 I was going to get brand new rims and tires. And I just decided to buy a truck instead. So yeah, that's what happened there. Alright, I should have pulled into the credit union back there. I'm gonna pull into a driveway here and shut off this camera. You know, that's pretty much the whole thing. I showed you the brakes, I showed you the shifts, I told you about the ABS thing. You know, it doesn't have any quirks, heater works, you know, radio does work. But just typical stuff, you know, nothing too terrible or anything, but just typical wear over the years and just how the car is. It's my little video presentation of this 2003 Pontiac 2-door Grand Am GT, whatever. And you know, it's a typical car. And I'm trying to find a safe place to pull over. It's kind of rude to pull into somebody's driveway, so we're just gonna kick back, listen to the car run for a little while, probably another minute. This is where I would stop the video if it was me. You know, I don't know. I might come up with something. You know, horn works. Cruise does work. But you show that. See, no, you can't see my feet, but there's, you know, cruise is on. Oh, wait, let's try that again. There we go. Now the cruise is on. You know, nice and cold. I'm at 150. Let's kick it up using the cruise button. Zoom, accelerate. I'm up to 55. I usually don't speed, but I wanted to show you it would go, you know, past 70. But there you are. Whip into Wendy's here and shut off the camera. And yeah, just typical car, you know. I just wanted to show you everything. I hope you know, a lot better than pictures will do with a video. The suspension's good. That rattling around is my little pop can. When I braked, it went out front. But yeah, so. There you go, you know, typical car. There's your little video presentation test drive slash. Alright. Sputtering or anything crazy. Rip this off here. And all I did is I just took this. I'm going to show you. I didn't hurt anything doing this. All I did is I took my snow brush. I put it in there. And that's what the camera sat on. So yeah. Didn't hurt anything. That's just how it is. Yep. Y'all have fun.